Alright. Under what sound?
Audio, let's double check to see we're all good here, and then we'll get started.
Oh, man.
Just check my live stream, see if we're all good. Which I think we will be. Go ahead and talk, FaZe.
Hello.
Okay, perfect. Alright, we should be good. I'll go ahead and kick us off, and then we'll just go from there.
See the Vulture's Aid video, bro?
Yeah, bro. I want double tap more than anything. We can get rid of Vulture's Aid. I don't really care. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Clutch from the Gaming, and welcome back to Zombies Theory. I'm here with my co-host, Beyond Anarchy. Remember, guys, before we get started, make sure you check the descriptions of our videos. FaZe, or Beyond Anarchy, has his POV on his channel, and I have my POV, but make sure you guys go ahead and check out our Instagram, Twitch, all that stuff, because this is being put on YouTube for you guys, but it is live streamed every Thursday on Twitch. So if you guys want to catch us live during a live show of a podcast, so you guys can check us out then. A quick little reminder for next week, Season 1 launches for Black Ops 6. We are not going to be having a podcast episode next week because it actually launches on Thursday, which is podcast day. And me and FaZe need to take the time, obviously, to make content and for Season 1 and drop a bunch of videos. So we're not going to really be posting that podcast episode that day. There will be one the following week. It's just this next week we are going to be focusing on Season 1 content. We're also going to be talking about Season 1 content in this podcast episode. Unfortunately, not all the Season 1 stuff has dropped, so by the time you see this, this is going to be kind of a earlier before Season 1 blog drops. So we are going to be talking about things that have already been posted, like the Warzone trailer, stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We're going to go ahead and discuss a bunch of stuff with zombies, all the recent patches. We're going to discuss a lot of stuff for MP, bunch of stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. But yeah, FaZe, I know you had some topics you wanted to bring up, so I'm willing to hear what we're going to talk about today.
I wanted to start out with two topics in particular.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I guess the first of which is Nuketown.
Yeah, Nuketown. Interesting. Okay. So I want to ask also the chat that is watching this on YouTube, put it down below in the comments, like, what's your rating of Nuketown this year? I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on Nuketown this year. I think I give it a 7 out of 10. It's decent. I don't think it's like awful, but it definitely just feels like Nuketown. You know what I mean? It's just good. Like that. There's, for me, like, I don't think it's like the most amazing thing ever. It does feel nice having Nuketown back in the game, but for me, it's just kind of, you know, it's just Nuketown. You know what I mean? It's a classic. I mean, how can you not be happy about getting Nuketown? You know what I mean? So I think it's just good. I just got quick revive out of the vending machine.
Most everyone else is.
It's not as cheesy as Elemental Pop right off the go.
We need to get this situation under control.
But yeah, so I'm interested to see what you guys say down below. But yeah, for me, Nuketown's probably like a 7 out of 10. Nothing too crazy for me.
Well, here's the funny part. This Ryan guy is going to be like, oh, what the hell? But I'm going to say it's a 9.
No, that's fair. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people out there that specifically really love Nuketown. It's just personally for me, I'm not like the craziest Nuketown guy, you know what I mean? I do like BO3's Nuketown and BO4's Nuketown. Cold Wars was, it was okay. I don't know. Honestly, it's just Nuketown to me. It is what it is. But I'm excited to see more of the new multiplayer maps. I know they teased a bunch, which I'm going to be posting a video about later this week as well, about all the new MP maps that are dropping. Keep in mind, guys, me and FaZe mainly talk about zombies, so the likelihood of us really doing a lot of MP stuff is not very likely. So just keep that in mind.
I can tell you, I don't have a lot of multiplayer stuff really coming. I mean, I did actually think about just going back in all the Black Ops games and going and looking at every single Nuketown. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought about making one of those videos where I just go to each Black Ops and look at all the Nuketowns.
Yeah,
we'll have to
I don't
see.
know. I just personally, for me, it's like Nuketown is Nuketown. It's always going to be decent. It's always going to have, like, for me personally, it's always been like 7 out of 10 or whatever. I remember BO4's Nuketown, the Russian Nuketown, was a 9 out of 10 for me. I really love that Nuketown. BO3's Nuketown was a 10 out of 10. I love Black Ops 3 Nuketown. It is so good. This one's just whatever, and I think that might be due to the fact that I'm focusing mainly on zombies. I think that's probably why I've not seen MP for me personally be like, oh man, I'm so excited for MP. I will say though, I'm very excited for Area 99, which they did drop the trailer for, a teaser trailer, which we will discuss obviously a little bit later after we talk about Nuketown.
Gives me vibes of that one airplane strip from BO1.
But I will say it is Area 99 is Nuketown themed, so we'll see if I actually really do enjoy it or not. We'll see what happens. Because I don't know if I'm gonna really enjoy it. I am gonna give it a shot just because I like to try all the new Warzone maps to see if I like them. And I haven't really like fully like focused Warzone in a long time, so we'll see what happens with that.
I'll try Warzone, but I guarantee you, chat, it is not going to be on my top played game modes. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. But yeah, like I said, Nuketown's kind of whatever. But yeah, I don't think I really played too many of the MP maps. I know a lot of people didn't really like half the MP maps.
I know Ryan won't mind Warzone, but me personally, I will hate Warzone.
I don't really mind. I don't really mind Warzone. I don't really have a problem with it.
I mean, 99% of the time I hate Warzone. Now, this really depends on whether it is solely Treyarch for the most part developing this.
I'm pretty sure it's solely Treyarch for this one. That's why it's Nuketown themed. I think they really worked hard on it.
Solely Treyarch, then that's
it
something
might be
I
Infinity
can get
Ward.
behind. Okay, but if it's something else, I don't know, man.
I don't know. We'll have to obviously find out if it is or not, but I'm pretty sure
of course, it depends very much to me, like, you know, who is behind this, because I will tell you, Modern Warfare Vanguard, I never really liked this, Warzone.
Well, I mean, we do know Verdansk is coming back, which is the first Warzone map, which I'm excited for.
I will give you this in terms of Vanguard, okay? They did have like cool events and stuff, but other than that, I didn't really care much. Like, I mean, I guess they had the Godzilla versus Kong thing, but
yeah, that was fun.
Which I did play a lot of that, but other than that, man, like.
But yeah, I think we should probably move on to our next topic here. The one I wanted to talk about is the new Season 1 skins that were leaked through the Warzone trailer of Area 99. So we get to see our front character for the season, it seems like, and it is
it's not Rick Kaufman, surprisingly.
It's some sort of underground, some sort of girl that's from the underground. I imagine she's from like some crime syndicate or whatever. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. I was talking to FaZe before this about how I actually feel about this skin, and my concerns is that this skin definitely doesn't scream to me like Stitch, you know what I mean? Because if we remember from Black Ops Cold War, Stitch was the main villain after the campaign. Like, he had a major story, major plot, and he was basically a part of the whole battle passes every single season. He had his lieutenants in there. And he had a real purpose for the story. Now I'm wondering if she is going to be the main villain of the after the campaign story, if they're going to continue a Cold War styled battle passes kind of in a way. And I'm a little worried. She doesn't look like that crazy of a villain if she is indeed a villain. So I don't really know how I feel about it. The other skins look cool to me. Like, I really like a lot of the characters that have masks over them, like the guy with the red jacket and the baklava is so cool, and the guy with the goggles, and like, it's almost like he's like from It's like he's in a desert or whatever. It's like a desert themed skin. It's really cool. We do have a Maya skin.
Bro, this whole
also
thing is
coming as
fucking
well.
desert themed. Get out of here with this nonsense.
We also have another, we have a Maya skin also coming, but she just kind of looks similar. Like, I don't really see much changes with that skin specifically. But we'll obviously have to wait to see what the Black Cell versions of each character is, because I may end up liking this main character. I mean, we'll see. But as it sits, I'm kind of on the fence about her. I'm hoping that there's some massive improvements to the way they do battle passes, considering the past battle passes. They really need to nail this, and I think me and FaZe, like, we both agree on this. We can't stress it enough. If Season 1 doesn't perform, then Black Ops 6 is cooked for the rest of the year. If Season 1 does not perform the way it needs to, you're done for the rest
All
of the
the players are going to zombies now.
Well, not even that. So, like, it's just over for you. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, it's just, you will not succeed as a
Have you seen how many people are actually playing zombies, bro?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like I said, is like, you have to nail a Season 1. And that is Call of Duty's problem. Like, half the time, it's a hit or miss. They can't continue to add good things during Season 1.
Bro.
It sounds like they got a lot of good content coming out this year. We get another Zombies map before the end of the year.
I didn't know you could cook
really good.
someone with a baseball, bro, to the face. That's pretty funny.
It's starting
Well,
to...
you probably don't know what I mean, but, yeah.
Oh.
An insta-kill. I just tossed a nade in the zombie's face and he died. I just threw it at him and he died instantly.
As I was saying, basically, it's like they really have to nail the Season 1. If they don't, like, what are they even doing? Like, I'm serious. Like, what are you?
Things, bro.
Like, what are you even doing if you don't nail?
What are you even doing?
So,
Nailing shotgun distance and patches and.
Well, okay, so the patches, so from what I saw, were all multiplayer, like, except for one of them. One of them was very specific, and I do want to preface this, I actually find the improvements to be okay. I have noticed ARs are definitely not as good as they used to be. But SMGs have actually massively improved, even though they were already good.
But ARs can actually be quite effective.
They can, but the way they patch them for zombies is a little bit different.
Listen, I don't know, but in multiplayer, I know I was getting cooked from distance, so
now they're sprouting killer bugs.
and they did nothing on the damage, they literally decreased it by like 1 or whatever.
So, what they did actually is they decreased the damage range of the AR, like they,
and then they made the thing have super good range, and it's like, bro.
No. They didn't make it have super good range. What they did is at longer ranges it does less damage, and then also up close it does less damage. So it's like that medium range is good, but for SMGs, it seems like they just got massively
buffed. Perfect for Nuketown.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
for Nuketown, yes, but for
Nuketown,
zombies, it's a little bit different. It doesn't seem to correlate very well. But yeah, back to the
It doesn't
Season
matter,
1
I'm done with
information.
ARs, so they can keep on patching them all day long.
Like I said, Season
That's what
1 is going to basically set the precedent. So they need to really improve. They need to really fix and stamp out all these bugs that are out. They really just need to nail it.
Yeah, I'm really sick and tired
of
this big, you know, level bugs and all these freaking mastery bugs and just showcase bugs and all this nonsense. I mean, at this point, I'm just glad they haven't bugged out my entire calling card.
Yeah.
Literally. This is awful. For players who like to showcase their awards and stuff.
Yeah, it doesn't really work.
This is terrible. It's absolutely killing off that player base. And I hate to be like the guy who's like, oh yeah, well, that's, you know, important. But it kind of is to a degree. I mean, those players are not going to want to play the game because they can't show off any of their cool stuff. Like, no, what if you get a cool calling card that's not like the automatic showcased calling card? and then the game's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna showcase this one instead. Like, there's no point of putting anything there to showcase, because literally the game will not showcase it. I mean, I don't know if it's the same with operators, obviously, but at least in terms of like calling cards and masteries, I've noticed it resets every single day I get on, and literally I have to change it back, and I'm just tired of that. That's ridiculous. This is something that should have been fixed in like the last like 2 patches or whatever that were released. This is absolutely ridiculous. This should have been fixed at the beginning of November.
Yeah,
This
I don't know
is
what's
just
happened
ridiculous.
with that,
Should have been fixed at the beginning of November. Just like this level glitch should have been fixed literally 10 years ago, and it finally got fixed for some reason. But yet, then again, they don't know how to fix anything, because they'll fix one part of it, and then the next time I come back, I'll hop in a game, and I can't see someone's level, but I'll see my level. And it's just, I don't know, they really know how to like fix something and then mess it up and then fix it again and mess it up again. Like,
yeah.
I'm not trying to toast on Treyarch here and say, oh well, they suck because they keep on messing everything up, but you know.
I mean, it's true though. I mean, there's a lot of bugs in the game, and there's a lot of stuff that they could definitely be doing to improve.
Too many bugs. I say this season 1 content, yeah, it needs to be in the game, but yeah, we need some bug fixes too. So how about with the launch of season 1, we fix some of these major bugs that are in the game? That would be nice. I'm just gonna say that because this is just awful.
I need to kill all the manglers for my opal.
I got one right here. Check it out. Yeah, I need to get opal on my rifles, but
yeah. So
I'm
back
not
to
willing
like the
to do
season
it.
1 stuff. Like I said, we don't
30
have all the
kills.
information because they haven't dropped all of it yet. But the last thing we saw was the Warzone trailer, so that's all we could really go off of. But yeah, basically, I did want to talk about one other thing that I'm going to be making a video on. But I actually think gobblegums are useless. And I can explain how.
You know, you actually kind of convinced me with that one, and I think everybody would love to hear it.
So, here's what's interesting about gobblegums, right? Now that they're free, right? That's cool and all. Like, I'm not opposed to them making it free because it should be. I don't think you should have to spend liquid divinium and get random gobblegums. You know what I mean? Because they are going to be adding paid gobblegums, but you can buy the ones that you specifically want in gobblegum packs, which I think is way better. But they are actually going to basically, in my opinion, I think gobblegums are useless because, number one, you're not going to do it unless it's for a challenge, or you're doing the Easter egg maybe to make it, you know, a little bit easier. Most of the time, I don't see anyone go for the gobblegum machines.
So this is
I don't see anyone going for the gobblegum machine, not once.
And the only time you're going for it is Easter egg, when you need a specific gobblegum.
True.
Challenge, most likely, or if you're going for the 25 gobblegums in the match. Like, I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. And I think gobblegums, unfortunately, are just extremely lackluster this year. They don't seem to hold the weight that, you know, they used to handle. I don't know if that's due to the fact that them being free, or due to the fact that most of our guns are really overpowered. This also brings up the point that even with mystery boxes or walleyes, you're not going to be hitting the mystery box unless you're going for a wonder weapon, and you're not going to be going for a walleye unless it's your challenge. So that lies the problem with the situation.
Literally.
Exactly. So that lies the problem with the situation here.
Once you're done with the camos, you're not going to be buying walleyes anymore.
They need to incentivize gobblegums a little bit more. They seem to not really do that. And it seems kind of weird that they're not really incentivizing more gobblegum use. And I don't know how I feel about that, personally. Like, I really hope that they really improve this gobblegum system, because like I said, I don't find myself, oh man, I really need this gobblegum system. Like, unless you need the Easter egg, I don't see that.
Just check my service record.
Bro, this is insane. Got clapped by like 5 guys. Could have used the stem. I didn't realize I had 2 stems.
Yeah, stems are good, but yeah. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down
Bro!
below. What you guys think
Alright,
of?
I'm getting this new gun done.
Let me know what you guys think of down below about, you know, gobblegums. Personally, for me, I think
Listen,
they're kind of just whatever. I'm gonna be
when we
honest.
keep talking about this, I've been using a pistol.
But anyways, yeah, that's
Okay,
basically it, guys. I mean, we could talk about some other stuff. It's pretty lackluster this week because there really isn't much content. I mean, they patched a bunch of god modes. You can't really do them, but there is a bunch of new god modes. But they
Which
require.
I have a video out on, and I
They
did
require
get some
a
heat
lot of
for
effort.
that one. So,
I don't know. They require a lot of effort, and I don't think it's really worth doing them. If I'm being honest.
yeah, I did get some heat on that video, but don't worry, there's some videos coming out to clarify
Your friends are next.
for some people what my actual opinion on them patching certain stuff is. Just,
Yeah, a lot of people
just
get
to add
mad if
some
you use
clarity,
the god mode glitch to
because
get camos. So
I
they get
know
really
that
mad.
people were
You
kind of
particularly.
being very insensitive in terms of when I made a video talking about how maybe they should have extended the length of the god mode, but you know, I guess, you know, a lot of people got very sensitive and, let's just say, very serious about the topic for some reason. So
Used to the heat.
I did make a video. You know, it's basically me explaining that I don't need a god mode.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is like the only
Okay.
reason why I used any god modes is because it helped with camos. Like, if I'm gonna be straight up honest with everyone, that's the only reason why I use it. Like, I don't really use it for many other things. Like, the best thing that it is used for is for grinding camos because it makes it so much easier. And I know a lot of people get mad because there's a lot of people that like to play legit and grind these camos legit and everything, and that's totally fine and cool. But
And you can get these camels legit. I just want to preface, it's gonna take 20 times longer. That's the simple truth.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's just gonna take a really long time to get these
I beat these
camos
fuckers
if you're
once
not
from behind a
gonna be
desk.
using.
and that's
these
even
god
if you're
modes, so-
playing Liberty
do it
Falls
first.
dropping 30 rounds a game. Like, you're still gonna, it's gonna take a long time. Like, unless you're dropping 75 rounds a game or 100 rounds a game, like, these are gonna take quite a bit.
Yeah, they definitely are.
And they're gonna take even longer if you're playing co-op. And the reason I say that is specifically because, you know, if your co-op teammate headshots a zombie, it's not gonna count for you, so...
Yeah. Also, guys, like I said before, I really wish we had more to talk about, but the only things we have really are basically the Season 1 Warzone trailer. Which
I
didn't
mean,
really show
we
us
could
much.
talk about multiplayer weapons, but... That's all up to you. I'm not gonna go into that if you don't want to go into it.
I mean,
You know what
honestly,
I'm saying? Like,
multiplayer is just kind of whatever to me this year. It's there, I guess.
I will say, I mean, in terms of like weapons and stuff, I find myself using like the C9,
C9
the
for sure.
Jackal, and like the freaking Marine mainly, just because it kind of messed up with the whole ASG or whatever, man. It's really good in zombies, but in multiplayer, it just does not have it. I mean, they literally nerfed the range now. They're messing with shotgun damage, which is another thing that I'm not so happy
Come on,
about
I just gotta
in
kill
terms
this
of
abomination
multiplayer.
and I'm good. Come on.
In terms of multiplayer, yeah, I'm not too happy about the damage that they're messing with on some things in their range.
Exfil is available.
Yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
I guess
honestly,
ARs I'm
MP
kind of
is what
okay
it is,
with,
but...
like it's always gonna be. A
Oh
certain
yeah, what do we
level
think
of-
about augments? Like, have you, like, so far, like, what's like your favorite augments that you personally started using?
So I like probiotic. I think EMT is pretty good if you have multiple people, but you know, I guess if you have a Jarrell in your game, EMT is pretty good. But yeah, I guess I mean I haven't used Dying Wish yet because
I
just
love
haven't
Dying
got
Wish.
there yet for it.
It's
but
so good.
This guy Ryan keeps on telling me use Dying Wish.
Bro, Dying Wish is so good.
The one that increases your slide like speed and
Oh,
distance. That's a
PhD
really
is so
good.
good. PhD is so good.
I gotta preface this. My PhD flopper video, at the end, I end up going down and saying that this perk is garbage. But in all reality, I'm gonna say this. The perk is 50-50. Flopper, in my opinion, is garbage, okay? But Slider is not garbage. So really, it's up to whether you have the augment, in my opinion. I feel like the augment is really good for Slider, but at the same time, like, Flopper is complete trash. So, there's that. I don't feel like you get rewarded for jumping near a bunch of zombies. I mean, most of the time you just get nailed in the face 24 times and downed instantly, so it's not worth it as far as Flopper goes, but Slider, yeah, I like Slider. That's for sure. Like, Slider's pretty fun to use. Like, even if
I
you
gotta
just
preface
enjoy
how
sliding
bad.
around, it
I gotta
feels
preface
good.
how bad this gun is. This gun is so garbage.
Be
By
advised,
the way,
exfil windows closed.
we gotta talk the 9mm chat. This thing is, oh lord, help us. Which one you using? Is that the Goblin?
Yes.
I hate the Goblin.
So bad.
It's like my least favorite rifle in the game, bro.
It's literally the worst rifle. Anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, my favorite augments are the PhD with the PhD slider, for sure, because if you increase your... There's one that... It's the minor augment that increases, you know, your slide speed or whatever. And then there's the actual PhD slider. So if you pair both of those, it's really powerful. Even with stamina up, you're like zooming around the map. It's actually really good.
Yeah, so my favorites right now are that one, EMT, the Dying Wish, I'm gonna have to see about. In terms of, what's it called?
Turtle
Speed
Shell is
Cola.
not bad.
I don't know if I really have
It's
a lot
not
of Speed
awful,
Cola.
but there's a lot of bugs.
The Speed Cola, I'm running reloading.
Well, yeah,
I believe
obviously.
so.
I mean, that's just
Like reload speed
No-brainer.
and all that.
Oh yeah, you know what? Let's talk about the worst skill upgrade in the game. It's Energy Mine. Energy Mine is awful. It is awful. I don't care what anyone
I will
says.
tell you, if
Energy
you're on
Mine
around
is...
100, though, it's not bad.
No, it is awful. The augments for it are awful. The turret for it is
Listen,
awful.
I
Dark
will
Flare,
never,
awful.
I will listen.
The
I will
only
never
good
use
ones
the
are
augments.
Aether.
However,
The
I
only
will
good ones
tell
are
you,
Aether and
by
Frenzy.
itself, it can kill a decent amount of zombies if you have
Yo,
them
what's up,
stacked
Roger?
right next to each other. Like, I honestly think that just by itself, up close, the energy mine isn't terrible.
It's awful. It's
now,
awful.
if you
I don't
have
care.
the augments, that's a different story. Right. But
Target walks like Mac after 8 beers.
personally, as far as I'm standing right now, energy mine is where it is. And
Yeah, it's trash. That's it. It belongs in the
That's
waste
that.
bin. It belongs in the bin.
now, this guy Ryan will argue
It belongs in the
waste
bin.
but it will always be my first augment, or not augment, but always be my first like field upgrade that I've
I don't care
used.
what anyone says.
So-
It belongs in the bin. It belongs in the
And
trash
since
bin.
it is a challenge
That's Dr.
quite a
Modine.
bit in
Joined the physics
zombies,
team last year.
I
Nice
can't
enough guy.
I can't
Weird.
ignore it.
It belongs in the trash bin. That's all I'm gonna say. It is
And you
absolutely
can play through the
horrendously
mastery
garbage.
for it.
It's horrendous. I don't care.
Complete mastery for it.
I need to kill this mangler. Where are you?
Did you get mastery for energy mine? Don't dodge the question.
Yes.
Okay, good.
But I still hate it.
And at least I know you've used it enough. Where you can sit here and
Where's
say
this
you
other?
hate it.
Oh my word! Why is there so many? Bro, this gun is so bad.
Yeah, chat. We have to talk about this 9mm, bro. This thing is a monstrosity, chat. Yeah, but I did not enjoy the goblin. By the way, that was a mangler that just shot me. I'm pretty sure. Either that or I got downed by
You're
a
good.
car.
I got you.
That's wild. If a car actually downed me, bro, I'm done. Literally, I quit Call of Duty Zombies if I got downed by a car. I'm done.
Bonus points.
I keep on forgetting that stems are like, they last.
Bro, this gun is so bad. Like, I don't understand it. It's actually horrendous. Yeah, new video coming out. Goblins trash. I'm kidding. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I mean, if there's any other zombie topics you guys ever think about, you know, just let us know. I mean, I guess we could talk about Avalon. You know, especially. Oh, you know what we can talk about? The leaked perks, because we didn't talk about it last time. That is right. So,
So I have 2 videos up on my channel right now. I think Ryan has one.
Yeah,
up as
I have
well
one because it's
about,
included, but
Vulture's Aid and Double Tap.
so there's actually
Interesting,
more leaked perks than that. There's Meal Kick. There is what's it called?
We're
Death
only getting Meal
Perception,
Kick
there's
because a
Death
bunch of people
Perception,
were complaining
and
about Meal
Tombstone.
Kick.
But here's the
This is
thing. I
ridiculous.
just want to preface this so everyone knows. These leaked perks could just be in the files and not used for the game. It is very possible that they're old code and that it's just in the files. Oh yeah, and we can talk about the wonder weapons that got leaked too. We can talk about
Some
that.
people said they saw a Double Tap machine on Terminus. No.
Yeah, right. So, okay, here's the thing.
Think
Double
about that.
Tap has been in the game since Cold War, in the files, but never entered, like, into the game. So, like, we don't know about Double Tap. Now, Vulture's Aid being in the files is kind of weird, because what that tells me, because Vulture's Aid hasn't been in the game for a long time, before they made the Call of Duty HQ. So that's pretty much confirming Vulture's Aid. Like, I'm pretty sure Vulture's Aid is returning at some point, because it's very unlikely that it somehow miraculously ended up in the files.
Here's my question about Vulture's Aid. I went over in the
game.
video how I think Vulture's Aid would work in this game, but I gotta ask you how you
It
think
would be,
it's gonna
if
work
it's
in
not
this
a
game.
perk, it's going to be part of Elemental Papa's Nogman.
Because
That's my only thought
if
on
you
it.
do get Vulture's Aid, what pops up when you're looking around? What do you think the different icons that we're gonna get are if they go back to that system? Because
I actually don't know how Vulture's Aid is even going to work in this game, if I'm going to be honest.
Because honestly, if they really do the icons for wall buys and all of that, in my opinion, it is going to be taking up way too much of the HUD. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Listen, let's not put it past Treyarch to take up a lot of the HUD, okay? I mean,
yeah, but I considered looking at it and I was like, if they really do mark down all of the important stuff on the map in front of us, we are gonna be literally looking at the biggest blockage of our HUD
Looks like I get to fight
that we have
another
ever
day.
seen in Call of Duty. Like,
Fun.
we are literally going to be staring at a bunch of just like symbols all over our screen. And it's gonna be
Yeah,
huge.
I don't know what's gonna go on with Vulture's Aid, if I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I think we're not getting Tombstone. We're definitely not getting Meal Kick. Death Perception would be whatever. We don't need it.
I'm really hoping that we don't get Tombstone for once, to be honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. They should have a perk limit. Let's talk about that. They need to bring that back.
And we keep on getting Tombstone.
There should be a perk limit. There should absolutely be a perk limit.
Here's my issue with the perk limit.
I think
now,
at least
you're gonna find this abysmal, but they cannot have a 4 perk limit in this game. It has
Not
to be
4.
much
No,
higher
no, no,
than
no, no, no.
4.
I'm not calling
saying
for 4.
6 or
6 is fine. 6 is fine.
like 6 perks. That's okay. 4
Yes.
perks.
No.
That is unacceptable.
They
we
should
have
not.
way
They
too
should.
many.
I need to kill the stupid thing, but
and all these augments to only have 4 perks. Imagine, like, that would be wicked. And you'd be getting the same ones every time because it's like you need Jug, you need Quick Revive, you need, you know, like you need stamina up. Like, I guess you can switch out speed for some guns, I guess, but most guns are gonna be running speed. I mean.
Yeah, I don't
So-
want a 4 perk limit. That's not what I'm asking for. I think there does need to be a perk limit because it just gets
6
ridiculous.
perks.
It gets ridiculous.
Now that 6 perks is okay with the amount of perks that we have right now. I will say that. Now, if we end up with some blasphemous number
Well, there's
of perks,
8 perks in the game, so maybe
I
the perk
will
limit should
say-
be 8. Maybe the perk limit should be 8. Maybe.
if we end up with a lot of perks, I'm saying 8 perks. I mean that. I'm saying if we get like 11 perks, 8 perks would make sense.
It just seems kind of like overpowered to have so many perks. I mean, 8's fine. It's still overpowered, but yo, what's up, Zen?
I mean, I guess it's
but,
reasonable
we'll
with the
see.
amount of zombies that are like on the map at one time, and like just kind of how the
I can't
game
stress how bad
plays
this gun
out,
is.
but-
This gun is absolutely horrendously garbage. They should really take this gun out of the game.
I give a shit about
I don't know who decided. Yeah, let's go back to a half AR. It's the worst gun in the game. I don't care. It's so bad.
Worse than the
The fact that I have to get camos for this gun makes me so mad.
it's
How's the grinding?
wild.
It's going great. It's going great. It's going great. It's fantastic.
Ryan is so mad right now. You can hear it in his voice. He's just like, it's going great. It's going great, man.
It's going fantastic. This gun is awful. Worst AR in the game. I don't care.
I love this
so
dude.
bad.
I can't get over this. Ryan is just like,
It's so
mad. He's
bad.
Ryan is so angry. He's like,
Yeah, so your prestige 4.
yeah, the
I
grind's
would have
going
been more,
great.
but I've
Like,
been really sick lately, Zen. So I really haven't been playing. So like,
yeah, if
otherwise
I, had
I
more
would
time to
have,
play
I
this
would have,
game,
I would have
might
had
be
so much.
Prestige
I had to work
4
through
too,
double
man.
XP. I got like 2 days of double XP, and then I had to go back to work.
Yeah, if I didn't have to work through it, bro, if I got all those double XP days off, oh boy, I'll be punching the numbers right now. Actually, I don't know what that means, but that's besides the point.
I'm like a
I would be
cockroach.
making some
Hot toast
serious
fruit.
prestige progress if it was double XP weekend still, and I got all those days off. Let's just say that. Because straight up, I might be prestige 7 right now. Something crazy.
Okay. But yeah, basically back to what we were talking about. Yeah.
And had I chose to go round 100 over and over.
This was
oh
what's cool.
boy.
I'm really excited to tell you guys about this one. So the leaked wonder weapons. There's 2 leaked wonder weapons that got leaked in the files. For this
It's the
year's.
Jet Gun Mark II.
No. So there's actually 3 technically. So 2 of them we don't know what their names are, so they're for future zombies maps, I imagine. But there's one specific returning one that's a fan favorite, and it's the Ray Gun Mark II. The Ray Gun Mark II
Thunder Gun.
is making a return. I am actually so hyped for the Ray Gun Mark II. I can't wait to
We
see
need
it.
it. And on top of that, double tap, we need it.
Oh my word, double tap with Ray Gun Mark II? Oh, don't, please. Please.
Don't tease me,
Oh,
Trevor.
that would be unbelievable. The only reason why I think double tap is very plausible in this game opposed to Cold War is back then they weren't really listening to the fans. Now they're really
The
listening to
weapons
everyone,
weren't this
so.
bad back then. Don't get
They're
me
really
started.
listening to the fans this year.
Weapons weren't this bad back then, man.
Play with fire. Get burned.
We didn't have
Yeah,
no
but
garbage back
like I
then.
said, Treyarch's really taking, like, they're like listening to all the fans on everything that's going on, so.
Yeah, if they were listening to all the fans, they would have got rid of half these glitches already.
What's going on with my headset right now? Okay. But yeah, that's, I mean, I don't know what else. So you got anything else you'd like to talk about, Biz?
Give me a second to think. I guess we could just talk about, like, the worst weapons in the game.
The Goblin.
You know, real quick.
Goblin.
That's the wiring
Goblin,
for the jet gun.
The
9mm,
The Grekova.
Let's head back to the motel.
Any
and test
pistol,
this
pretty
thing
much,
together.
except for the Mustang
generally
Sallies.
any
Immediate tap
pistol
out.
besides
Exfil Hill
the
is ready to go.
GS45 or the Mustang and Sally. I mean, and without akimbo, it's still kind of garbage. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it's alright, but it's still kind of garbage without akimbo.
Is
Until
that
you get
designed
akimbo,
for
it doesn't
weapon?
really shine.
Looks
I'm gonna
like
be
you already
honest.
found some of the parts. The Thrustedine Model 23.
But yeah,
that doesn't matter.
I
now,
don't
does it?
know if I really
see
have
what
any
this
other
thing
like
can do.
super bad weapons. In my opinion, I mean,
Not that I could think
there's always the Marine, but I don't really think of that as a
Even
bad
the
weapon.
marksman rifles are
Ventilator
pretty
fields are
decent.
hot. Proceed with caution.
Kravchenko, Richtofen. Everyone who counts me out lives to regret it.
Really? Did we ever just say that?
I actually like the marksman rifles this year. It reminds me
We
of
need to talk
MW
about,
2019, where I really love the marksman rifles. I haven't liked marksman rifles since MW 2019. I really haven't. I think all marksman
the
rifles have
DMR
been
was
absolutely horrendous.
I thought the DMR was alright, man.
The DM10 is pretty good. I ain't
Remember
gonna
the
lie.
DMR, bro? There's nothing wrong with the DMR marksman, though. Like,
The DMR is broken.
we need to talk about that. Why can you not climb on top of the trap, bro?
Priming C4.
Yeah, but what's that line? He says all these people that underestimated me came to regret it. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean,
He even mentions
Man.
Kravchenko.
this
Right
podcast
there.
doesn't really have much to talk
That's
about this
wicked.
week because there really isn't much. But
It's not much this week, folks. I guess we can kind of just talk about me and Ryan's progress through the game so far. I mean, guess
yeah,
there's
I'm almost
that.
Prestige 5. Really liking the game.
I mean, I got all the gold ARs, so we could talk about potential videos that are coming up.
This is my last
You
gun. I
know,
need to get Opal for ARs.
I can
and
tell
then
you
I'm
guys
done.
right now, I got about 2 more videos coming out. This and a Gobblegum video, and then I start on my ARs gold video where I will discuss about how I recommend that you should get the gold AR. And the best way to get them in my opinion. In order to make it as fast as possible and not be playing 250 games at Liberty Falls.
True.
Because that was wicked and I can't do that. On top of that, when we get done with the baseball bat, we'll have those videos out. Sure Ryan's already got plenty of those videos out.
I only got a few. I gotta record a bunch of more.
And the great thing about this game is it saves all of my zombie builds, so I could just come back later and save them off, and I don't really need to go back and...
I will say, someone commented under my video saying I'm putting on the wrong barrels because I'm putting on barrels for zombies that are mainly for multiplayer. But if I'm to be honest,
Well, which barrels are you putting on?
it's
that
the
give you
ones
more
that bullet velocity and
Those
basically.
are still good barrels.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, I could go for a better critting barrel, but I mean, I'd rather just do bullet velocity.
If you aim for the head, you're getting high damage regardless.
I mean, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know
but,
about that, but
On top of that,
also,
I'm really enjoying all the weapons this year. I mean, LMGs aren't exactly my favorite in terms of the PU-21.
The
I know it's
augments
very
video for me
reminiscent
is
of
coming
the
out soon.
RPK,
I'm gonna be
but-
dropping an augments video about all the augments. And
Now
what
here's a
builds and
video
stuff.
that me and Ryan are not going to be dropping at the same time. An augments video.
Yeah, because I'm almost done.
Ways to go on those, and let's just say the only augments that I'm really done with is like my perks at this point. So I still got to go through my field upgrades and my ammo mods. And I still got to
Hey,
get
you want to
about
see
3
something cool?
more ammo
You ready for
mods.
this? Come here. Without dying, watch this. Oh, it doesn't work. You can basically skip and get up there by sliding off this car, basically.
Watch out, Abomination. That's crazy.
We're good.
I just got toaster strudel. Aside from that, though, I mean,
I'm really liking this game. I think
I suppose I could
I'm
talk
excited
about
for the
how
next
bad
zombies map.
Melee
That's what I'm really
Macchiato
excited
is.
for. Give me the next
while
zombies
we're,
map already, man.
Yeah, I suppose I could talk about the worst perk in the game. I mean, I think we all know which one that is, right, Ryan?
Melee Macchiato.
Yep. And
It only has
not
one
a big
use
fan of
for
that
it.
one.
It has one full use. And that's for grinding camos for melee weapons. That's about it.
Max armor.
Melee Macchiato is absolutely useless. I don't know why they added it as a perk. Not really liking it. I don't know.
You don't
some-
even really have to
fire,
use it for
get
certain
burned.
melee weapons, honestly.
I learned that the hard
I
way.
mean, yeah, it's an option, but you could just get like 200 kills a game and then just back out and do it again. Over and over. Unless you're planning on actually going to a high round, you don't necessarily.
Yeah, this gun is
guess-
so bad. I don't understand.
I guess
it.
ammo mod wise though, my favorites
Stuck here.
are actually, well actually I think I have
My
pretty much
favorites
all of them as
actually,
my favorites,
funny enough,
but-
is either cryo, or it's napalm. I never thought I'd like cryo, but I really like it this year.
Now, for grinding camos, I will argue those two are extremely good, but in terms of
Deadwire is always a classic, though. Deadwire is
sheer
always good.
overpoweredness, though, Shadow
Deadwire.
Rift can be really good against bosses.
Shadow Rift's good too,
Let's talk
but
about that. Also, though, like Deadwire, Napalm Burst, extremely good against bosses. So I feel like those are the 3 for bosses. But Cairo and Napalm Burst really good for camos. Because they don't instantly kill the zombie. Like the other ones. And just, I guess, Brain Rot's good for certain challenges. I mean...
man, this gun is just, it's horrendous. I don't know what to say. It's
I mean, I
absolutely
guess
horrendous.
Brain Rot's good for abominations, but when are you really gonna put a stupid mod on just so you can kill abominations? I mean, that. I mean, it does have a cool effect where you can make the zombies explode if you get one of the augments, which I guess we'll discuss in the augment video at some point, but. And I do plan on going through an actual prestige video when I'm done with all the prestiges. Where I actually do show off all the prestige stuff. Just so I can get that out there. And at the end of that video,
PhD's
I
gonna
will
get
make
killed,
sure to
bro.
have... I will make sure to have like a whole like video where I just show off all my gobblegums when I'm done with zombies, and it's gonna be wicked.
Yeah,
I'll
because
probably
gobblegums
have,
are
like,
useless.
20
and you're gonna have like a whole
perkaholics,
stack.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Gobblegums are useless.
I already have like 5 perkaholics right now, and that's before this new map even comes out, which is wild. I do have to
Yes, I think
say,
that's
grinding on
that's
these like pistols and stuff is
Um,
disgusting.
best
Well,
barbecue
I
Definitely
think that's I think that
Um,
might actually be it, guys. Well,
Yeah,
let us
chat, I
know.
think this is it.
Let us know what you guys think down below. There's really not much this week, so I do apologize. There will be a lot more in the next podcast episode. But hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you guys check the links down below in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. Come over to Twitch every Thursday unless we do announce that we are not posting a podcast the next week. Every Thursday we do a podcast episode. So come join us live. We do this live. It's unedited for you guys on YouTube. Make sure you guys come check us out. Go check out Beyond
It's
Anarchy's
better
channel.
on Twitch,
He has his
trust me.
POV, his videos for zombies, stuff like that. Go check that out. But yeah,
Yeah,
any closing arguments,
don't-
Biz?
Don't miss out on that video, PhD Flopper, when I rage at the end and say this fucking perk sucks. But yeah, oh, don't miss our leak videos. Those are pretty good.
Yeah, our leak videos are really good.
Those,
But yeah, so
perk
we
leak
also
videos.
when they drop the season 1
Yeah.
blog, I will be making videos on it, so you'll just stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you
Yeah,
guys so
unless
much
they
for
update
watching
the game,
the 5th
guys,
episode
we're not
of
gonna
Zombies
be,
Theory. We appreciate you guys so much for taking time out of your day to do this.
We're gonna be
Like I
heading
said, check out the descriptions, and we will catch you guys for the next episode of Zombies Theory.
You betcha.